What up, y'all? It's your boy Monster Man Rocco. Welcome to the nation. I'm your president, your host, your tour guide, and all that, and all that, and all that. Um, I would like to talk to y'all about. I would like to kind of continue to further elaborate on what I was talking about in my last blog, and that's the responsibility of hip hop, or the perceived responsibility of hip hop. Like, why do people hold hip hop responsible for the direction of our youth? We talked about it. We talked a little. Well, I talked about it yesterday. I got a lot of decent amount of comments and all of that. Appreciate the comments. Here's the thing. My glasses looking wild crooked. Here's the thing, right? Oh yeah, and thanks for all of the answers to my question when I asked you what rappers or what people in hip hop were, took their names from a figure in Hollywood or something like that. I would like to, people gave me a lot of answers because I could only think of a few while my brain was waving through the topic and all of that, right? Pause. But I would like to add to that, like not necessarily just movies, but just all of the the violence and the gangster that has been sensationalized through the media. Like, I'm not Italian. I wouldn't know about uh, mafia lifestyle if that wasn't promoted to me. You understand what I'm saying? Some people put in the comments the Wu Gambinos. Great example. I brought up Math Hoffa. Like, you know what I'm saying? These weren't movie stars, but we know pieces and bits of their stories, and we're aware of these people because these images were promoted to us and glamorized and glorified. You understand what I'm saying? Capone, Noriega, um, Nas, Escobar. Like, Escobar, no, Pablo Escobar wasn't a celebrity. I mean, he was a celebrity technically, but he wasn't a movie star, nothing like that. But there have been movies made about his life, all kind of this, that, and the third. So it's like, boom, Nas Escobar, make y'all did all of that. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, like, you not hearing no rappers. Let me not say that. What I can say is this, bro. Most rappers that are older, we not if if when we include violence or something in our music, it's conditional. There's a there's it's not just glorifying it. There's it's a it's a it's a concealed message in it. You understand what I'm saying? Most of us. I can't even say that I do it all the time, but I'm just saying most older rappers, what I mean, that's what they do. Here's the thing. When it comes down to younger rappers, right? Not even younger rappers. Rappers in general. What are the qualifications required to become a rapper? Like all you gotta have is some. They're way less than they were when I was coming up. Let's just say that all you need is a computer and a little bit of knowledge of technology, and you a rapper. You ain't even gotta know how to rap. But the point I'm trying to make is, you got people who are literally mentally unstable, young, going through all kinds of other mental health issues, making hit records. And that's what that's who our children are supposed to follow. This is no shade to them. They getting their hustle on. You understand what I'm saying? They just trying to find a way. But why are those? Why are they the examples? they young living, young, wild, and free, and all of that. It don't even make sense. You don't even need an education. You ain't even got to know how to read to rap or to make a record. You don't. Y'all could go on forever by how rap promoting violence. Y'all could go on forever about how rap promoting violence. We just rhyming, reflecting on shit we like and no dislike. And y'all niggas wildin', trying to silence it. Why is it? Trying to silence it. Why is it? Can't remember those bars. I tried to remember. I tried to get them right. I tried to spit them in the blog yesterday, but I messed them up then too. But I say we trying to do the right thing. All you do is attack us. Yeah, rappers influence the kids. Who influenced the rappers? Ask us. Biggie called himself Frank White. We don't talk about where he got that from. That ain't right. I'm not trying to hear you niggas not after the governor and Jesse the body play the fucking troublemaker haters want to change us. Nope. Like Jesse the body through his whole career in wrestling was he played the role of a troublemaker. Let's talk about wrestling for a second. We have a rapper named Andre the Giant. The boot camp clique, when we went on the road, we all took on wrestling personas, and luckily we only beat the shit out of each other. We didn't do nothing to nobody else. You understand what I'm saying? I was Kevin Nash. You understand what I'm saying? Ruck was Scott Hall. Sean Hall. I was Alvin Nash. Buck was Ric Flair. Buck Flair. I'm not making this up. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is Tekken still with smoking guns. Like real talk. We did this. We would. I'm just speaking to the influence that we have. You understand what I'm saying? From the images that are presented to us as rappers and as young men. You know, still impressionable. Right now, at this type of age, it's really hard to what I'm saying, to pause to peer pressure or brainwash a person at this stage of their life. You know, you get real set in your ways at a certain, after a certain age. Niggas tell you, yeah, I'm not doing none of that. I'm 50, I'm 40, I'm 45, whatever your age is. You know what I'm saying? You get grown. But here's my biggest question to you niggas. Who's really pulling the strings? Like, if hip hop is to blame, like I can't say I can respect the fact that somebody in the comments says something about like hip hop, just music having a stronger influence on people. You play a song over and over and over again. You don't watch movies. Some movies you do watch over and over again. Like we all watch Friday so many times. You understand what I'm saying? It's certain Godfather and all of you. I didn't, but all of you Godfather niggas watch them shits Wild Times, Ocean's 11, and all. We do it, but I get your point though. What I'm saying is, if music is responsible, if it is hip hop, then who's really pulling the strings here? Because like I said before, you got Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, right? But don't I did some thinking on that right there. These are the biggest selling artists in hip hop right now, and nobody's following that formula. Or are they? Here's the thing. I know tons of rappers. There are tons of rappers out there who don't rhyme about the negativity and all of that. But we don't hear none of that. Y'all don't. None of that's on the radio. None of that blows up. Rhapsody is one of the best female rappers ever. You don't hear her music. I don't. Who's really pulling the strings here? Because I don't give a fuck about all of your streams and all of this. What we do with the stream, yeah, it's dope. It's a big thing. It's very relevant. But there is something to, and that people could say radio is dying every day. That's I understand what they're saying. I'm not denying it, but what I'm saying is you can't deny that there's still something to the appeal of mainstream radio and or video, right? because that's the stuff you ain't gotta type in. That stuff, when you hear something coming through your speakers and you didn't type in and look for it, that's the programming. It's literally called the programming, right? And that stuff is coming to you pre-approved by a source that you respect. The radio. Like, anybody can't just get on the radio. Anybody can get on YouTube though. So it does something to the psyche. You understand? Niggas want to blow up. They don't just want to get money. That's not what they want to do, especially when you're young. You know, you get older, you just want the money. Maybe. So if I guess what I'm saying is, if the problem is hip hop and not entertainment, education, the judicial system, so like, or Big Brother, if what do you call it, social engineering, if it's not all of that and it's hip hop and hip hop is the problem, allow me to give you the solution. Tell the radio to start playing more of the hip hop that ain't got all the violence in it. If that's what the radio began to play over and over, if that's what, problem solved, I promise you. You remember when Public Enemy and De La Soul was out and all of that, to all my OGs and all that. A whole, like hip hop, the whole landscape of hip hop began to develop a positive coat of paint, a militant coat of paint. You understand what I'm saying? It's follow the leader with this hip hop shit. It always has been. You understand? And I don't know if it's, well, not to say it always has been, but for the labels and the radio, the people who don't, the non-creators of it, who just look for the hot thing, they find the hot thing and then they want it, and then they want more of it. This works. Let's do more of it. How about you break a new record with some non-violent, with some positive content on it? How about you break 10 of them and see what happens? Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the button for notifications. If you made it to the end of this video, put up 4 music symbols. I don't care which music symbols it is. And yeah, salute to all parties involved. What should I title this video? I don't know. Rock on, rock on. I see y'all on the next go round.